the most powerful and unstoppable force in the entire
universe snap.
has been on the sidelines for too long.
Did he really just say that?
I'm going to cut you loose on this.
Snap.
You talk about like the next 3 films. You talk about the future.
So you know what this means. At this point, if this is happening, just like I know it's going to happen, then I'm about to go full Super Saiyan. What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Beta J. Like I left something, and I'm glad you're here. Yes, I'm glad you're here. And today we're going to be speaking on The Rock was on JTV, and he pretty much broke down how Superman is going to be in this, how he's going to fight him in Black Adam, and people are going to lose their minds. I mean, literally, this is going to be at the level of Cap catching the Thor hammer and going in. People are going to be waiting on this, and I'm not going to lie. If this doesn't happen in the film, I'm going to go insane. I'm going to go crazy, and somebody might get hurt. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that type of person. I'm very positive and all that stuff, but we're going to break down this video. I'm going to give you guys a synopsis of what went on in this trailer and how this is big in DCEU news. I'm going to break down stuff like the Snyderverse as well. If the Snyderverse going to happen because of this, I'm going to break it down, and I'm going to let you guys know what exactly went down, what is going to happen, and what I need you to do. I need you to watch this video from the beginning all the way to the end, because if you're a DCEU fan, then you need to watch this all the way through, because it helps me in the algorithm. It brings more people in like you that's interested in The Rock, Black Adam, Henry Cavill Superman, DC type of characters, Snyderverse type of characters. If you're interested in that, then I need you to watch it all the way to the end. Also, I need you. This is what I need you to do. I need you to like. I need you to subscribe, and I need you to hit that notification bell, because every time you hit that notification bell, it makes your boy Beta J feel oh so good and oh so swell. Yeah. So I saw this late. It came late, but you know, Beta J always always look up news, see what's going on, so I can get my commentation on there. Commentation. I hope that was the right word, because that also sounds like a word that I shouldn't be saying. But I was looking through DCEU news, because you know your boy Beta J haven't touched Snyderverse and DCEU news in a long time. I'm trying to broaden my horizons. Kind of felt good when I said that. But I saw this interview came out on JTV, Black Adam, coming out October 21st. So, of course, you're going to see The Rock go on that mad run, that mad promotion run. You know how he do on that wrestling slide. The Rock says. It was so hard for me to learn how to lift my eyebrow on command like that. But as we were watching the interview, I love the guy Jake. I'm guessing his name is Jake. Jake came out with the question that every fan has on their mind. Is Superman is going to be in this? And Superman, how would the fight go between you guys? Okay, that first one he did not ask, but that second one he did ask. He asked the question, if the fight went down between you and Black Adam, I mean, you and Superman, how would it go down? Who would throw the first punch? And you know The Rock don't pull no punches. The Rock pretty much said, if it goes down, I'm going to hit first. And this is what I feel like. You know how Superman is. If you're a big Superman fan out there, then you pretty much know at the end of the day that Superman is, of course, going to get hit first. It's kind of like watching a Rocky movie, a Rocky Sylvester Stallone type movie. When Rocky gets in the ring, he is not the first person to throw the punch. It's almost, you got to give it that hero's journey type of feel, where the hero gets beat down first and he gets beat down brutally. But of course, the hero always wins in the end, but maybe in this joint, Black Adam at the end credit scene, or maybe some point in the movie, they have a fight and Superman somehow beats him. I doubt it though. You know The Rock, he a cocky type of egotistical dude. I like The Rock. He's a cocky type of guy, so of course you know he gonna beat down Superman in this movie. But who knows? It's kind of like that artwork that's out there. I forgot my boy name, but he always make the dope DCEU art. And he has that picture up there of Henry Cavill just floating up in the air looking at a beat down Black Adam, and they've been fighting so hard that the whole city just looks boo-boo-tastic. It looks toe up from the floor up, make you want to throw up. That's how it looks. But back to the interview. So in the interview, he also spoke about the Black Adam character and where he wanted to go and how he wanted to create a Black Adam universe. Now, a Black Adam universe will be absolutely dope, but a lot of people out there, Snyderverse fans like myself, are wondering, how does the Zack Snyder Snyderverse come into this? Of course, now we're hearing that a lot of Zack Snyder casting type characters are going to show back up in the DCEU, but would the Snyderverse play a part with the Black Adam universe? My thoughts, and it pains me to say this, but I don't think the Snyderverse is going to play a part in this. We're going to see Zack Snyder characters in this, his Batman, his Superman, his Wonder Woman, but we're not going to see the Snyderverse. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I can feel you booing me now, but it's just how the game goes in Hollywood. At the end of the day, Zack Snyder right now, he's doing this thing in Netflix with his own IP, his own characters. He's making more money than if he was at Warner Brothers. So right now, I know he pretty much taking a break. And Warner Brothers is going to have to come with that money. They definitely going to have to come with that money and show up or shut up. And this is the thing about Warner Brothers Discovery at the same time too. Warner Brothers Discovery, Warner is in deep trouble. That's why they did the merging in the first place. They are in debt. They need to bring their stock up. They need to focus on only what works. And David Zaslav, he said it himself, I only want to focus on Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. And that's fine by me. Have Henry Cavill in that joint as Superman with a brand new Man of Steel movie. Have Ben Affleck as Batman in his own movie. Have that Wonder Woman 3 come out. But we need those three to set up the ongoing DCEU, because even though the DCEU has the best characters, has the potential movies, they're just not up there with Marvel. And I don't like to compare them to Marvel, because I love how Zack Snyder was going a different direction than Marvel. Marvel is a mess at this point too. All the jokes and comedy movies, and Zack Snyder was trying to give things a very serious tone. Yeah, you had your comical movies like your Harley Quinns, even though that was absolutely trash, and you had your I almost said Justice League Suicide Squad with James Gunn. That was it was okay, but Black Adam, I think Black Adam is going to set the tone for the future of the DCEU. If Black Adam does $1 billion, like I feel like it's going to do, then they're going to take that course instead of going with the Snyderverse course. Now, you're going to see Snyderverse characters, but you're not going to see that Justice League 2 and 3. And this is the thing about Justice League 2 and 3. Zack Snyder wasn't even going to rock with that anymore. So I don't know why people are still stuck on Justice League 2 and 3. Maybe in Zack Snyder's mind, he just want to do another Justice League sequel or start a Justice League reboot. Or at the end of the day, he could only want to focus on working on a Man of Steel 2 movie. And that's it, and he's done. So it's just so many things going on. And back to the thing, to the Black Adam interview, the Rock interview on JTV, he said some very interesting things too, that if he had a fight with Superman, he would like to explore that even more. He would like to go into movie 2 and 3. And I'm thinking this, at this point, I'm really fanboying out. If he going Superman fight 2, Black Adam 2, and a Superman fight in Black Adam 3, how long are you freakers is going to fight? But I'm going to love it. It's almost like that Man of Steel Zod versus Kal-El fight, but it's going to be a movie and a half long, and I want to see that. I want to see these guys fight so hard they destroy everything in Metropolis and other towns, and they want to destroy Gotham City, and Batman has to get involved. I want Black Adam to truly be a problem. I want to see the Rock Johnson really do good in this movie, because I've told a lot of people, I've been in a lot of battles against people where I told them Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he hasn't had that movie, that $1 billion movie on his own. Now I can hear you out there, but Fatal J, he was in Fast and Furious, he was in the Kevin Hart movies, but he shared that. He was a cold person. You know, he doesn't have a franchise of his own like that that's really popping. So I'm really rooting for The Rock. Back in the day, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, those guys were like my favorite wrestlers. Now, my favorite wrestler of all time is Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan, but I'm just saying, I want to see The Rock win, and I feel like The Rock is going to give us a great performance, and it's going to be so dope seeing Henry Cavill in the post-credit scenes. I can't wait to see that, and it might even surprise us, and he might be in the movie even more. Henry Cavill deserves to come back to the DCEU in some shape, some form, because he is our Superman at the end of the day. So you guys let me know, what do you think about The Rock words, what he had to say, in this interview, what he had to say about the Black Adam universe, and what he had to say about Superman and how he's going to be in more movies. Do you think it sucks? Do you think I'm absolutely wrong about the Snyderverse? Or do you think I'm right? And do you think Henry Cavill is going to show up and kill it? You guys get back at your boy Fatal J. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell, because every time you hit that notification bell, it makes your boy feel oh so good and oh so swell. And I'm out of here. Ninja vanish.